Welcome back, guys, to competitive multiplayer. Right, we are down here at the shop after my horrendous mistake last episode. Gonna try not to do that again. I need to get a cultivator, disc harrow, something like that. I'm going to risk our tractor being able to use 5 or 6 meters. Shall we go for this fella? 180 horsepower required. Hoping it's going to cope with that. Although that is 1 meter wide or wider. 2295 for that. 1785. That's quite a bit of a difference. I think we'll just go for the 5 meter one. So we'll lease that. Let's just double check. I did off hire the fertilizer spreader. So yeah, we'll lease this guy. Please work, because I wasted a fair chunk of money last episode, which did annoy me. We've got all this lime down here as well. Although I think those 2 bags are, they must be Ste's because they're out of the zone. I actually managed to get that grass field all done with the lime we had in the spreader left over, which I wasn't expecting to happen because that's quite a decent sized field, and we ended up with a little bit left, so I unloaded it up by our silo. But it's unloaded into big bags, but that is fine because we can just use our trailer then to pick up all these big bags and whatnot, and we can just tip that lime into our silo because then we've got it for future reference. I was expecting to use a little bit more than what we did though, so I think we've probably bought too much. Well, not probably, we have definitely bought too much. I don't know if we could sell any of that on the map, maybe make a bit of money back. Let's have a quick look. Is there any sell points for lime? Probably isn't. It's probably a buy point. There's not even a buy point. Horrendous. So we are stuck with quite a bit of lime. That's my fault. Never mind. I do find it quite hard to judge sometimes with the lime, because it seems to me some fields are quite huge, like that grass field, don't take a lot, and then you get a smaller field and you're like, hang on a sec. So yeah, right, please be able to run this. Right, looking good, absolutely flying. Which is very good. So there's Steve's new field. Is he? Oh, he's putting in a new crop. Look, he's putting in a new crop. I'm gonna try not to drive on his field now. Now I know it's his. Let's be nice about it. He's got the right old buildings going on there. Oh, he's done something with that field in the middle. It seems a lot narrower than 5 meters, but I mean, that is the only shame, having a tractor with low horsepower like we've got. But obviously we didn't want to start with a really high horsepower tractor, because that's just going to make it a lot easier and more comfortable for us. There's got to be some sort of challenge ahead of us. But I honestly can see me swapping out this tractor. I know I said last episode about keeping our assets, but I think if it can go towards buying another tractor that's got a lot more oomph. I'm really not a big fan of this all-wheel steering. Right, let's get this done, and I want to get some oats planted in here. Righty ho then, almost finished. Was a bit of a slower process because obviously it's not very wide. Thinking about it, what we might have been able to do is what it looks like Ste has done, ploughed that field up, and then we could have planted straight in it. That could be an option, because obviously that field, the grass field up the top, will need ploughing at some point. But anyway, we're going to head back to the shop and get ourselves a seeder now to get these oats finally in the ground. Oh, there's Steve. Let's move over. Give him a toot and he gives us a toot back. Yes, I was hoping to get the oats done last episode, but we are still the same game day. Obviously we do only have it on 1 day per month, or 1 day per month, however you want to say it. So let's whiz into here and let's return a disc arrow. I don't think there'll be anything else popped up there. Just out of interest, how much is that worth? 128,000. Obviously we probably would get near on 130 for that, but then obviously we are looking, that's the one we've got installed. We haven't got a lot of mods installed, that's the thing, but we will be adding some as we go. This fence quite cool, but I bet if we whack that up any more, look, that is going to be well eaten into our remaining balance. I think we'll just leave that for now. It's not worth it. Right, seeders. Now we don't have to get one that fertilizes as well. I really like this guy, and again I think our tractor will handle that. It is a bit pricey, but it's going to get the job done quick, and it's 12 meters wide. Or there is this guy which is 4 meters. Very, very cheap, that. I mean, when you look at that to lease 8 grand, that is very cheap even. But it's not very wide, 4 meters. And it took quite a long time to cultivate that field. But it is that fine line, isn't it? We're trying to save money as well. Obviously, we need to. I think we're just going to go for this, guys. Let's just not mess around. I know it's a lot of money to lease it. We need to get some seeds now. What did that hold? I didn't even really look. 5,800. Obviously, we're not going to use that much, but we will get. I think. I'll tell you what, this, because whatever we don't use, we can again put in our silo. I think that will be absolutely plenty. It better be. So, oh, those are seed bags that Ste has there. So obviously we will need to fertilise as well a bit later. We'll get this field prepped. Not prepped, we have prepped it. Planted, that's what I'm trying to say. Shouldn't take too long with this seeder. Right, so there we go. 4,000 litres of seed. Let's get back to the farm. Make sure we select oats. Well, it would have been nice to grow something where we could have used the actual crop. We've got no use for oats really. Not at the minute anyway. Who knows, in the future we may go down some sort of production route. Whoa, that is maniac driving. No wonder he rolled down the hill in one of his episodes. Hopefully some of you guys saw that. Mind you, I can't talk much. My driving is horrendous in this game sometimes. We've already got 1.6 hours on this tractor as well. Right, let's switch that over to oats. And can turn our beacons off. Obviously, like I said last episode, we could make some decent money back from these trees. I did say I wanted to clear them as well, because that's going to free up a bit more space and make it a bit more easier access into the field there. So that is definitely going to happen even in the next few episodes, I would have thought, because we are only down to 39,000. That's a bit annoying, because that's not helping us see where we've been, but I know that is doing that. There we go. And oats going in the ground. Ooh, what is Ste growing over there? He's got some wheat on the go. He has got chickens now though, look. May struggle up this hill. We might have to do the old go across the top and work down a bit. It's not too bad though. But it is going to make it a bit harder to see where we've been. Which is sometimes why it's best to lime just before you're seeding or fertilise. Because then you can see a lot better. You can just about make it out. I think we'll go across the top and down for a little bit. It's not helping with the shadow from those trees either. go out and round. Try not to clip these trees. What is good about this all-wheel steering is you can pretty much turn on a sixpence. But that is about it. So there we are up to our last section. I will check it on the map just to make sure we've got everything. Don't really want to miss any, because the more we can get, the more money we are going to make. If we go over any bits that we've already done, it shouldn't use any more seed than it's supposed to as well. Right, we'll do one more like that across, and then I think we'll go back to up and down the fields, basically just to get us down that slope, which is a little bit challenging for us, but right. So hopefully a couple more up and down, we should get away from that shadow. Come on, you can do it, tractor. So we can just about see there where we've been. Off we go. Steve's just messaged me on Discord saying he's in the river. Which doesn't surprise me after seeing that driving. There he is. He is actually in the river. I've got to look at this. Oh my goodness. How has he managed that? Dear oh dear. I'm honestly not surprised at that. Oh dear. That is quite amusing. I'm going to have to speak to him about that. Right. Let's not get sidetracked. We have a job to do here. I'm going to get this finished, guys. There's not a lot left to go. Look, you can see the darkness up ahead where we've been across the field. And with this being 12 meters, I honestly do really like this seeder. I think it's a really good sized seeder. It doesn't require a lot of horsepower. It's just a shame it doesn't fertilise at the same time, but that's not a problem. It's also a shame really that we had to return that spreader, because we could have used that for fertiliser. I don't know what Steve's up to now. Oh, there's his tractor over there. I don't know what he's doing. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have to have reset the trailer. So actually, while we're on the subject of that, if you guys aren't checking out Steve's side of the story, please go and check him out. He's got an awesome channel. Then you can see what's going on. Hopefully he's left that in the video. And if he hasn't, and you're watching this and you go and watch his, then you may be able to kind of tell the moment it possibly happened. But yeah, please go and check him out. Come on, girl, you can do it. You can do it. Well, he's back over there seeding. I don't know where his trailer is though. So, I was trying to see earlier how many eggs we've got already. I think we've almost got a full pallet over there, look. No, not quite actually. Couldn't quite see the edge. Let's stay off of his field if we can. I don't want to get told off. Yeah, so it looks like he's ploughed that field and then seeded straight on top. That's a pretty good idea actually. In fact, if he's done that, because it looked like he was, sorry for sidetracking guys, yes, we do have that installed. I'm pretty sure he was using that earlier, so that means this tractor can handle that. That's interesting. I may have to invest in one of those. I think we are going to have to get to the point in a minute where we will be cutting some trees down, maybe a little bit earlier than I was expecting. The tractor is struggling. And we've absolutely got loads of seeds left. One bag would have been enough. But like I say, it doesn't matter. We're going to need them in the future. It shouldn't take too long for these oats to grow. I think they're 4 or 5 months. If I'm not mistaken. Right, let's just check. Oh, he's still in the river down there. Oats, that looks absolutely fine to me. I don't think we've missed any spots. Awesome. Obviously we need to fertilise and we're going to need to roll. We don't have to roll again. That's a job like the mulching. But it does give us that little bit of extra bonus. I think, if I'm honest, it is worth doing. Come on, deer, out the way. I'm going to unload this seed. Because we don't need this for a while. I would have thought our fermenter is done now in terms of, there we go. I don't know what says not enough space to unload, because it's just unloaded 4 of those and we are empty, so I don't know what that's about. Right, I'm going to head down to the shop. I will see you down there and come up with some plan about fertilising. I'd like to get that field fertilised before we wrap up the episode. So I will see you down there, or maybe even see you back at the field, whatever's going to happen, I don't know. See you soon. I just thought I'd bring it back in now because I was looking at spreaders and things like that. Because obviously we're going to need to fertilise, and then I've realised that we did agree to this before we even started recording. We added this little sprayer in. So that's only 5,850, 9 metres, which is pretty good. And obviously we can use fertiliser there, liquid fertiliser. Only holds 1,000. So I think we are going to buy that. Probably not going to worry about configuring it too much. I think we'll keep the lizard tyres on. Track width. Oh, you can go right out. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't put anything on the price. I think we'll go something like that. The main colour, what's that going to do? The tank. Again, I'm not too fussed about that. Well, if we go for a black one, like so. 5,850, let's buy that. So now we need to buy an IBC. Oh, that's the only trouble, they are expensive. Obviously solid fertilizer is a lot cheaper, but we you know, we've saved money on that sprayer really. So let's get on with that. Try and get this field sprayed quick before we wrap up. So we're going to have half of that left down here. Hopefully it will go quite far. I'm in two minds about the mulching. Not the mulching, the rolling. We've done the mulching, so at least we've done one of those two things. I just can't. So I just caught a glimpse of Steve's trailer. Look, I thought it was a boat at first. I thought, oh, they've got boats on here. It's not, it's his trailer. And something else, is it? Oh no, it's the writing. I'm surprised he hasn't reset it. Oh dear. I hope he's left that in his video. Right, let's concentrate on our tasks. Hopefully we should be able to see a little bit better where we've been with this sprayer. It's hopefully going to make it a lot darker. Like I say, once we clear these trees here, we can get into this field a little bit better, because it's not the best of access. I think originally, no it wasn't, it would have been back there, wouldn't it? It's always been there. Right, let's see what happens with this. Oh, it's only slightly making it darker. So not massively. Interesting. Can see it though, that's fine. It's going to be going along this tree line again. The trees that I'm not allowed to cut. But this is working pretty well, and it's not using too much. I mean, this is a decent sized field. I think we'll do like the headlands again. And it's not going to struggle going up and down. I will check the map as well to make sure we've got all these little bits I'm not missing anything. I will be very happy if we can get this field done with just this tank that we've got, the 1,000 litres. I think we might be good for it. I don't want to speak too soon. It's like he's almost finished putting his wheat in. Too busy trying to beep him and forgetting to turn off the sprayer. I think we are definitely going to have enough. Right, I'm hoping we've got one more pass to do. I will check the map to see how we're getting on. Let's put cruise control on and we will double check. Turn off that. Turn off that. That looks pretty good to me. So awesome. The bits around the outside that are showing fully fertilised, I think is... Have I just missed that a little bit? No. I thought I missed that little spot. There's a little spot just there. Let's just go over that. Possibly. It's not showing on the map though. So we've done that in less than half a tank, which I think is pretty cool. So I am going to put this sprayer away. Where are we going to put it? I think we'll put it up the top for now anyway. And that can stay in there, that fertiliser, because we're not going to be using anything else for this. We've turned weeds off, so it's not like we're going to use it for herbicide. So nice and steady. And there we go. And I think, guys, we will leave it there for that episode. So, at least we do have something now growing in that field. We've got oats in there. It does need rolling. I'm not sure I'm going to bother with that, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about that. Obviously, we've got plenty of seed and lime. Very, very much a lot of lime. I think we're going to just have to keep hold of that. We could be stuck with that. But the next sort of projects will be trying to sort out this area. And like I say, we probably will have to cut down some trees at some point. So, yeah. Could be a bit of a challenge on our hands. We've got 30,000. That's not a bad amount, but as most of you know, it doesn't go very far in game. So we do need to start getting some money back. We could sell off a little bit of silage, but we will see. But yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. Next episode we should be into October already, so that's pretty cool. But I hope you have all enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.